Hey, what's up everyone? If you're still rocking Pro Evolution Soccer 2021 or its modded versions like Football Live, and you're wondering, how the hell do you play with friends or even strangers? Then I've got the ultimate solution for you. Since Konami shut down the Pro Evolution Soccer 21 servers, there's no official way to play online anymore. But don't worry, I've tested multiple workarounds like Parsec, Sunshine Moonlight combo, and recently Steam Remote Play. And I can confidently say that Steam Remote Play is the best way to go. Why? Well, because it's simple to set up, doesn't require a VPN, and doesn't force you to mess with complicated networking stuff. It also works really good. There's still some lag depending on your distance and the connection type you have, right? But it's really minimal, as little as it possibly can be given the limitations of internet connection. There's also no dealing with external IP addresses or sharing full control of your PC. Once you set up Steam Remote Play with Pro Evo 21, inviting other people is as easy as clicking a button. So how does it work? Well, we are basically going to trick Steam into thinking that Pro Evo 21 is a game that already supports a remote play. Even if you own the official Steam version of Pro Evo 21, this method won't work out of the box because Konami never really enabled remote play for it. But with this method that I'm about to show you, we can force it to work. The best part? This method works for any version of Pro Evo 21. Whether you have Steam version of the game, Football Live or CPY cracked game, it will work no matter what. In fact, you can use it to play any non-Steam game remotely with your friends. So I highly recommend you give it a try. Alright, let's get you set up. It's a bit of a work at first, but trust me, I think the process is simple and I'm gonna try to explain it as straightforward as possible. And once it's done, playing online is just a couple of clicks away. So first you need to grab a free game on Steam that supports remote play. For this tutorial purposes, we are using lo-fi PingPong.game. If you've never heard about this game, don't worry, neither did I. Now, when you install the PingPong game, make sure to put it on the same drive or partition as your Pro Evolution Soccer 21 installation. This will make things much easier when we are moving files around in the next step. Once the installation of PingPong game is done, go into the PingPong main folder and delete every file inside of it. Yep, wipe it clean, but make sure to keep the folder itself, don't delete it. The next step is to take all your Pro Evo 21 or Football Live files and move them into that empty lo-fi PingPong folder. Moving is much faster than copying, so just drag and drop them in here. Once you're done, your folder should look like what you can see right now on the screen, like more or less. And now comes the key trick. We will rename Pro Evo 21 exe file to PingPong.exe. This is what makes Steam to think it's actually running PingPong game when in reality it's Pro Evo 21. And after that, we need to tweak one small setting in Sider. Go into your Sider add-ons folder in case you modded the game before and open up Sider.ini config file in Notepad or any other text editor that you're using. And there you want to paste these two lines, and I will also put them in the video description so you can copy-paste them easily. The top of your Sider should look like that, like what you can see right now on the screen. Delete any other start.game or exe.name lines, or just mark them with the sign of semicolon as comments so that they are not read by the program. And once that's all done, just launch the game using Sider exe file. And boom, you've got Pro Evolution Soccer 21 running on Steam, pretending to be PingPong game. It's important to note that some versions of Football Live tend to use .bat launcher. Fanurex or Megapatch 3.1 come to mind. But when you set your game to work like that through Sider, then you won't have to use launcher at all. All you need to do is launch the game from Sider.exe and leave the launcher alone. Now, before we start playing the game online, there are a couple of things we need to do to ensure proper smooth gameplay. First, set your controller to X input in Pro Evo settings. To do that, open settings.exe in your PES folder and make sure your controller is set to X input mode. Next, in case you use PlayStation controller, make sure to disable DS4 or DualSense X applications. These two apps can interfere with Steam's controller input, so turn them off while playing through Steam. And lastly, optimize your Steam Remote Play settings. Your exact settings may vary depending on your internet speed, but here are the options that I use. If you are a client in the future, make sure to pay attention to these advanced client settings. They basically indicate how your experience will be as a remote play client. So I recommend that you test them out and fine-tune especially the bandwidth limit, as it impacts the smoothness of your connection. It should not exceed your host's upload speed or your download speed as a client. So say your host has 30 Mbps upload. Don't set your bandwidth limit above 25 Mbps to avoid lags. But if your host has really good connection of 100 Mbps plus upload speed, then yeah, you can go to let's say 50 Mbps for a better balance of visuals and performance. You can also set it to automatic, which is recommended by Steam, so it's all up to you. So now that you got it all working, how do you actually find opponents for matches? Well, it's pretty simple. Join my Discord server. I've started building a community of Pro Evo players who are keeping the game alive, and you're more than welcome to jump in. The link is in the video description. Found a match? Cool. Now add each other to Steam Friends. Host launches Pro Evo 21 game through the method I just laid out in this guide, and then opens Steam Overlay, the shortcut is Shift plus Tab, and then in Friends window invites the client to remote play lo-fi ping pong game. And just like that, with few clicks and no hassle, you're connected. Very simple, isn't it? And that's it, my friend. You're all set to play Pro Evo 21 online in 2025, like it's still alive and kicking. Of course, the quality of your connection with other players will depend on many factors, such as latency, download and upload speeds, as well whether you're using Ethernet cable or Wi-Fi. But overall, this is the best way to play Pro Evolution Soccer 21 online today. In terms of the input lag, it beats Sunshine and Moonlight combo, as well as Parsec. If this guide helped you out, drop a like and subscribe for more football gaming content, mods and tutorials. And if you run into any issues, let me know in the comments, I'll try to help you out. Now, go enjoy some online matches. Alright folks, that's all from me in this video. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.